Hello there, y'all people. This video has to do with people getting headaches, things I've experienced over my life. I'm like almost 57 years old. Um, One problem is with something that I've had myself, uh, having headaches, and another is a couple friends that had headaches. And it is actually something sometimes it takes years to figure out why you're getting the headaches. Mine was due to a mild neck injury back like 15, 16 years ago. I had a bulge in my back of my neck here. And that came down to the point, it took me a long time to figure out, but I would wake up in the mornings sometimes every few days with a really bad headache, like a migraine headache in the back there. So, just to make this simple, what helped me was instead of going from just your normal pillow, some pillows, when you lay on them, they shrink down a little bit. But what I ended up doing was I just took a thin piece of foam, like an inch thick. You can do maybe try 2 inches thick, but I did an inch thick. Some nights I sleep at night, I don't even use a pillow, but it feels better if there's just a little bit of something under your head, you know. So, but that helped tremendously relieve my headaches when I would wake up in the morning. Another thing is too, for some reason, it's hard to understand how this even works. I can sit in my recliner and I can watch a movie. I can lay my head back on the recliner. As long as I stay awake, I am fine. But if I fall asleep in that recliner, I don't know, have no clue explanation for this. But if I fall asleep in that recliner, even for short times, half hour or whatever, sometimes 15 minutes, fall asleep and I wake up and I my don't really have a headache, but then I go to bed that night and then I always wake up the next morning with a headache because I fell asleep in the recliner the night before. It takes a little bit of putting two and two together over the years to figure this out. And one other thing was too, I know two people in my life. This took them a long time to figure this out. I had my mom's friend; she had rolled the car over and banged her head. And somebody else, a friend of mine, they had been in a motorcycle accident and they banged their head. Well, in turn, what it ended up being, and then they get migraine headaches all the time. And they're like, why? Was it just because I hit my head? No, it could be if you had a neck injury, it could be from hitting your head. But what happens is, what I found out is sometimes if you hit your head, you get an accident hard, something changes in your brain or in your sinuses, and it's very sensitive to perfumes and colognes like Febreze, anything that's got a sense to it, even fabric softeners, things like that will trigger this headache, this migraine, and sometimes it gets very, very, very bad for them. It gets so bad they can't even function. So, but if they stay away from the perfumes and the colognes, and even in working in some of them, if they work in retail, you can get these little plugs for your nose and to help filter it out, the smell, or just basically just try to keep your distance from people, because you don't know if they have a perfume or cologne on or fabric softener. And but yeah, this is just not a good thing. So if you're having these headaches, try these, two different things. Maybe, possibly, maybe even if you didn't hit your head or you don't remember hitting your head, try like a lot of women or men that wear perfume or cologne. Stop wearing that cologne. Stop wearing that perfume. Buy this neutral scent-free fabric softener. Don't spray fragrances around the house. Just completely stay away from them, because you can get just a one big whiff of a smell or perfume and it'll completely destroy your whole day or maybe even 2 days. That's all it takes sometimes. So try this once and just go scent free and see if that helps your headaches.